Calculate that.
All right, we're live. Hey, Facebook, how are y'all doing? We are live. Y'all, when y'all get on here, say hello, good evening, say God is good. Just give us something sweet, give us something nice to read. We want
Yes,
something nice to read.
absolutely.
Me and Jenna were just talking about her weekend and how much money she made over the weekend. Y'all, when I tell you that people are making $100 or more, I don't. I'm not sure. I'm gonna talk to y'all real quick. So I've been there. I've been in the living paycheck to paycheck. I have, not been able to pay all of a bill before. Hey, Alifair, I have been in the place where I couldn't pay I couldn't get a full tank of gas. I've been in a situation where I couldn't get all the groceries. So I started walking around the store all, to make the trip a little bit longer and thinking in my head, like, okay, where's a good spot? Because I'm going to take these cookies out, or I'm going to take this such and such out of the buggy just so I'll have enough money to pay for the groceries. I've been there before. I understand. I know how it is. You are not the only one. You're not the only one. And I know we've got something that is simple and easy to learn. And I know we can teach you the 30 and 7 system. It's very simple, and a lot of people are winning, and you could too. So Janet and I were on here talking about how much money she made this past weekend. And she got to talking and she was like, wait a minute. I also had a $200 sale on my website. I'm like, oh my goodness. You know, Alifair, she had what was it, $175 day the other day?
I did
And how many times did you go run out of product? Was it two times?
three.
It's the system. Our first of all, thank you, Dan, and your family for these great products. Thank you, Stanisha Graham, for coming up with the idea of this weight magic candy.
Mm.
Did y'all know that Stanisha came up with the idea with the candy?
Oh no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
I'm thankful for her because I love it.
She was. I don't know how the conversation went, but I just know she was like, can y'all come up with some weight loss candy? I mean, I don't know where this girl gets these ideas from, but I'll tell you one thing. That's all right, Stanisha Graham.
That was a slam dunk right there.
Oh, that's a slam dunk. Look, we're doing 3 pointers all day.
Hello.
But the products are good. They're just good, and they work. They work fast. They're good. They work fast.
I can tell you with the candy, the first time I did it, I took it in, I had breakfast, I took it, and then that night I had talked to Miss Genevieve, and I was talking to her because we were going live, and I was talking to us. You know what? It's 8 o'clock at night, and I haven't even eaten since this morning, and I don't even feel hungry. That was the first time that I tried it, and it worked just that quick. Off
Hold
with
on.
one of them.
Right. So, but when you first ate the candy, what were you expecting?
I was expecting not that. I was literally expecting no, seriously, that is so good that you can't have just one. But I'm good with one because that curbs my appetite. But I was expecting something chalky. I was expecting something not as good as that. Oh my gosh.
I know. Aftertaste and there, no
Yes.
aftertaste.
No
No.
aftertaste at all. None. That's what I was those are the stuff that I was expecting was not what I tasted and felt. It's so good. It
Alifair.
is so good.
When Alifair joined the business, um, she was so anxious. So I sent her. I probably need to send you. I think I need to send you a kit too. It blew my. It just I just overlooked it. I'm sorry. Alifair, when you got your stuff in the mail, and here's the thing. I got candy again today because I ran out of candy, sending that out to the new people on the team,
Yeah.
just the samples and stuff. And I didn't just send one to her. I sent four, two for her and two for her husband. And anyway,
Yes.
she over there eating up both of their candy. Tell us how when you ate that candy, what happened?
Okay, so first of all, the first piece I did not follow instructions. Let's be clear, and I just ate it because I was greedy. Okay, and nosy. All right, so I wanted to experience that thing. That taste was so good. I mean, you guys talk about sugar babies. I more so think it's like a sugar daddy versus a sugar baby,
Mm-hmm.
and I loved it. It was great. But then I actually read the instructions for later on that day, which was to eat it 30 minutes before the heaviest meal with 20 ounces of water. So
Mm.
I did it that time. So everybody knows that our doctors and nutritionists always try to recommend, hey, drink water before you eat your meal. It'll make you feel fuller. Well, that's because, of course, naturally it's taking up that space in your stomach so that you can't hold but so much by the time you eat. But baby, there was a difference. So that candy in the combination with the water 30 minutes before my heaviest meal, not only did I feel full, but I literally felt like I don't want the food anymore. Like I'm good. I'm satisfied. This is different than just being full from water. This is I have to force myself to eat. It's totally different. And baby, it has to be what I call Ozempic in a candy bar because from what people say that they can't hardly eat and stuff like that, that has been the experience. I'm good. It's amazing. It's amazing.
So you still it doesn't matter how good it was or how you messed up at the beginning. You still ate one of Andre's candies.
Still ate that because I lost one of mine temporarily. Being greedy, digging in that bag, and didn't know it dropped under the couch. So I was like, I know Dre got two in his bag, so I'm gonna get a piece of his. And I ate it like a fool. But then I found my candy, but I did not share mine, the one that I found. So that was kind of messed up. But it was okay. I experienced it for him, togetherness, partnership.
That's good. He's probably like, babe, I'm glad you're happy.
Right. He was like, really? He was upset when he found out. He was like, oh, I only got one. I was like, no, you had two.
I ate that.
It was so good. I ate it, period.
I
Mhm.
know. Let's talk about this money. Let's talk about it. No, 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 no. Let's not talk about this money. Um, I want to talk about these customers real quick. Janet was saying that one of her customers had, ordered, was it the super cleanse they got?
Yes, they did.
And what happened?
So she bought the super cleanse, and the first 2 days she actually lost 5.6 pounds, and then total after the 4 day super cleanse she lost a total of 8 pounds. But before she finished, she actually purchased the month supply for the full kit because she has a goal
Hmm.
that she wants to do for her birthday, and she's on her way, and she loved the product. She loved it. She was like, I was in the bathroom, but hey, I love it and I love the results.
This
Hmm.
that instant tea is like it'll break loose whatever it is that got you on chokehold.
Yes.
It'll release
Yes.
the chokehold now. I'm trying to tell you.
Oh, believe me, it does. Because like the
The break
first
loose, all right.
hmm like for 2 days I lost 7 pounds, and after two little stashes. So yes, 7 pounds. So that does it get you off of that plateau, which I love. So if you're on the plateau or anything like that, it'll get you moving.
Hmm. So Alifair, so what have your customers been saying?
Well, they've been saying that first of all, after one tea sachet, that they have been, achieving results off of one.
Mhm.
Matter of fact, they've been receiving results even after half. Because my recommendation is, because I don't know how sensitive your system is. I don't know how much sludge and pudge you got up in there. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want it to be too powerful for you. I would say make a whole pack, but maybe let's start with a half of it. Drink half of it
Mhm.
first and put the rest of it in the refrigerator. Drink plenty
Mhm.
of water just so we can see. They are receiving results. I mean, anywhere
Mhm.
from 2 to 3 pounds in one sachet, one
Yes.
try. They want to know what is going on. They're even experiencing a decrease in appetite from even just the tea alone. And I would assume, I'm not a doctor, I don't make medical claims, that because the toxins are leaving our body, and some of those toxins make us crave the things that we don't need and that are not good for us, then that's helping. But the biggest testimony so far has been one of my business partners, and she suffers from mild depression and anxiety. And I told her, after I told her about especially the combination with the 3-day experience, it has absolutely changed her life. She runs a daycare. She was complaining, Alifair, I just don't feel like taking my kids out walking anymore. I don't know what's wrong. I said,
Mhm.
baby, take that green pill. I
Mhm.
guarantee you the light will turn on. And it has. She's been so happy. It can bring me to tears. Her life has changed. She is on board. She has sold out. She got a mega pack to start. She has sold out before it even got to her. It's changing her life and her bank account. And I'm just grateful that I was able to share it with her.
Absolutely.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow.
And I can
That is
second that
awesome.
with that green pill, because this
Mhm.
has helped me a lot as well.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the mental focus at work, I can, I'm in a new project and I started a second new project today. And I'm gonna tell you, we have a lot of training and a lot of videos and stuff like that. And it makes you focus. I'm able to retain a lot of the stuff too. And
Mhm.
so that green capsule, it's the truth, gives
It
you the
is.
energy, and it also helps, like she said, with her friend, with her business partner, with the depression and everything like that. I second that. It helps a lot, and it's helped me as well since I started back on the products tremendously. I'm going back walking and everything like that. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. So yes, I second that.
Wow.
Yes. It makes you crave to want to do the right thing. I'm
Yes.
like, I
Definitely.
gotta walk. I gotta get to the gym.
Yep.
I have to get my list of 10 things done. And I want to. I'm not
Yep.
kicking and screaming.
We just
It's been
talked the other
amazing.
day. We just talked the other day, and you were talking about like how it's like I'm just super nice right now.
Yes,
The happy pill. Hello. Is the happy pill.
it is a happy feel, man. I'm telling you. The sky is bluer, the clouds are puffier, all things are
Absolutely.
well with the world, and it's for real. It's for real. And I'm sensitive to product. I
Mhm.
have never been able to take anything, just take it. I'm that one that nooses what's in it. Well, does it have this? Does it have that? Because my heart, da, 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 da. And I'm not lying. It's for real. My body is sensitive. This has been the single product that I have not had any issues with. No
Nope.
palpitations, no
Mm-mm.
jitters, no nervousness, no panic attacks, no anxiety, none of that
Yes.
crazy stuff. Just
That's
out
it.
here living life feeling like, wow, this is what life feels like. It's not a battle. Just try it. Just try
Listen,
it.
hold on a second. Ella Fair, we got to talk about this. You and I both, you and I both are heart patients.
Hmm.
I had emergency
Mm.
open heart surgery. You had,
An ablation.
you're on medication. I'm on medication,
Mhm.
and we take the product. Yes, we do make sure, like she said, we make sure that it's not something it's that's gonna have us like laid in the floor, what have you. But I'm telling you guys, if you just read the label for yourself, because you don't, I'm gonna just be honest. Some of the things that we eat in the grocery store are worse than our medication,
Yes.
Yes.
and we
Yes.
end up eating it anyway.
Yep.
So I'm just saying, what's the difference between all of that bad stuff and going to, people will say, well, I don't know, I gotta talk to my doctor before I can take anything else because he doesn't want me taking anything else. And I said, well, I guess, but he's approving what is it, over 50 ingredients at Chick-fil-A and all the other places, you want to go eat. He approves that, but he won't approve the supplements.
Exactly.
That's foolishness. We don't even ask the doctor about what we going out here eating and throwing in our mouth and stuff. Let's be clear. Let's be honest.
Exactly.
We want to nitpick and everything like something is wrong and somebody's just trying to allow you to have an extension to your life. But we want to be out here, judging and prejudging it. You don't even ask your doctor what's in that synthetic medicine he's giving you every month. You just trust that he's taking it. You don't ask him, why is he giving me this? How is it going to interact with my other medications, doctor? No, you just take it. And everybody is different, but you don't realize they treating you and writing you the same prescriptions as they doing everybody else. If you're not an individual, because somebody from a drug retail came in there and offered them some offers and bonuses for giving your tail that stuff. You don't ask your doctor about that.
Exactly, because at the end of the day, if they, is their survival better over your survival, and not just that, but then the fact that those prescription pills cause other things, then you need more prescription. But this is all natural.
Exactly.
Don't talk, they don't talk about that. Well,
I don't have them in here with me. Liver failure, congestive heart failure, and kidney failure. My medications lead to that.
They wanted to put me on metformin, and that causes other stuff. I was like,
yeah. At this point, I'm having this conversation with myself every day. If you don't hurry up and get your butt off of that medicine, no, I'm serious. If you don't hurry up and get your butt off this medicine, because all it's doing is just the longer we take it, the worse off it is doing to us
in the long run. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
They say, high blood pressure is a silent killer. Well, so is that medication you've given us. Next.
Exactly. I know, when my doctor told me that I would never be off of my high blood pressure medication, but I proved him wrong. And he had no other choice but to take me off of it. You know what I mean? And so it's doable. But you have to be an advocate for yourself, because if you're not an advocate for yourself, nobody else is. And these products are proven. They're natural. They're supplements that'll help you extend your life, and then not just that, but they're an alternative to the happy pill. I'd rather take the happy pill than any other things that they prescribe to me. You know what I mean? I'd rather take the happy pill any day.
Absolutely. And I've been there and done that. I've had other versions, synthetic versions of happy pills. And I've turned into zombie. No feeling at all.
Exactly.
Okay? And I can't feel nothing nowhere. I don't feel happy. I don't feel sad. I don't feel mad. I'm just
numb.
Mono, like I'm there, and I can't feel what either. And I don't like that. So no, we ain't doing that.
Absolutely, exactly. We're not going there.
Okay. I would look. Have you guys ever been on the sleeping pill Ambien?
Something similar,
let me tell you about
the generic form.
You have to take it. First of all, it says do not operate any heavy machinery and you cannot drive.
Correct.
It puts you out like a light. A busted light. Busted light. So I would take it at night, and I was having anxiety issues or depression, whatever you want to call it. I take it. It just puts me out like a light. I go to sleep, no problem. But during that sleep, all I'm doing is just, I guess, incoherent or just, just out of it. I wasn't really sleeping. When you wake up and it's like, you feel heavy, like you're dragging a sack of concrete or something.
Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh, God.
I can do it.
But that's what it felt like. it was, I just felt so heavy, like, oh my
Yeah.
gosh, did I sleep last night?
Yeah. Yep. Like a ton of bricks on
A
hit you
Wow.
and
ton of bricks.
you can't even get up. You don't even want to get up.
No, you don't.
Mm-mm.
I understand that.
You don't.
That
So
sounds like when I was doing my
And let's
doing
not talk
Percocet.
about the tolerance. Right, because then it doesn't even want to work. After a while, it doesn't even want to work as well to help you even go to sleep anymore. So then you need
Mm-hmm.
a stronger strength, or then you
Exactly.
need something different now.
yeah.
And it's just it's a gateway. It really is a gateway. It's ridiculous.
You're right. Absolutely right.
So let's talk about this money real quick. Now, first, this is what I this is when you first join a business, you don't always make money right away. Isn't that right?
Yeah.
That's
It
right.
only takes you a couple of months to build up your reputation, or you build up, rapport with customers or people, right? So they trust you, and they'll finally decide that they want to buy from you. Isn't that normally how it goes?
Yes.
Well,
Normally,
that's not what happened with you guys.
No.
What happened?
I got my investment right away within the first week. And then I've actually been back into the business since last month, and I've made my investment and then some, you
Mhm.
know, and then some. So it's you can, with this business, as long as you follow the system and do the 30 and 7 and do the 3-step system, you can get your investment right away. Some people even get their investments the same day. The same day. So
Mhm.
this is not the usual. This is not even the old, the original run that we did before. This is totally different. And so I like the fact that I got my investment back, and then also I'm like this weekend I did what, a $300 weekend from
Mhm.
Friday.
Mm.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Hold on, wait a minute. Before you started the business, how much were you making on the weekends? I rest my case. I'm just joking.
Hey, it's true. No, zero. Zero. And this came at a great time because my daughter's about to graduate in 2 weeks. My son does basketball. He's about to go to Alabama this weekend. So it's like a lot of came at a right time.
I bet it did. Just being able to make money, and you don't have to come up with the strategy. You just
No.
come in and use the tools that have already been given, or not really the tools that's been given, but the system that we've already given, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Just follow the system, and I'm following the system and doing everything that the you tell us to do, and I'm doing it. I'm the stories and everything like that. What you're supposed to do, and it's working. And like I said, that first investment, you'll get it back.
Yeah.
If you follow the system the right way, a lot of people have been getting it back the same day, and then making sometimes 5, 7, 10 times forward.
But what about it's like go fill your stories. It's like, what? Go fill your stories. What are you
Oh,
talking
that
about? I'm gonna let Ella Fair talk about that. I'm gonna let her talk about that. Go fill your stories.
man, go fill your stories. First of all, what, baby? Okay, Andre poking at himself like me, whatever. Um,
I figured he was
but
driving.
yes, he's driving. So let's just talk about being coachable first of all. So
We can't hear you right now. Wait, we can't hear you. You're gonna have to go out and come back in because somebody called you.
Oh, somebody called.
Yeah, somebody called you. So when they called, it did that. So just come right back. Just go out and then come back. Yeah, it's all good. Just go on out and come back in. No, you got to go out. It's just made that way. Coming right back.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, most places, most businesses that people join, they try to be the ones. And I put up a post today and I said, we've given you the blueprint. All of these things that you keep going back. Let me find it. All the things that people keep going to try to figure out and trying to figure out something else to do. That's not, no.
Why break something that's not, needs to be fixed?
It doesn't need to be fixed.
Exactly.
The blueprint has been presented to you. All these ideas you have, they're not ideas. They're just ways for you to substitute what you won't do. Work. That's
that
all
is
it
true.
is. That's all it is. People keep saying, "Oh, I'm gonna do it this way. I've done the business this way, and it worked for me." Baby, this ain't the business that you used to do. Because trust me,
It's not. Believe me, it's not. What we used to do before is not.
I can guarantee you this. I can guarantee you that you don't use our system. It works like that.
Yes.
Go ahead, Alafir.
Okay, can y'all hear me now?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Sorry about that, y'all. I had to put it on Do Not Disturb. So, like I said, you have to be coachable. You have to put your ego down. It doesn't matter how many degrees you got, how many businesses you've ever had. If you hear, obviously you need something else other than what you're doing. Like, let's be clear. And my first time around, like I said, I never made that much money in my life from anything on the outside. I was making $3,000 to $4,000 a month. So, long story short, when Roz says, and she ain't gonna say it sweet, you ain't somebody that love you. Your mama don't always talk to you sweet all the time, but she know what the best thing is for you. And if she say go do something, you go do it, because she already sees it, because God gave it to her for her to give it to you anyway. So when she say go fill your stories, I think the Lord's talking to her, especially for my household, because every time I do it right then, I get like 2 or 3 sales within 60 seconds. It's crazy. Every single time.
Obedience is better than sacrifice.
Just from that. And I don't know what the heck I'm doing with no filling those stories. I be done put pictures up there that I did the other day. I fling songs in there on top of it if I don't have time. I fling sparkles on it. Whatever. And then I get a DM. It happens every time. So I mean, I can't stress enough. Just do it.
Yes.
It may seem corny. Oh, I don't want to say. I don't want to bother nobody. They gonna get it from somebody else. This
Yes,
thing
they
is
will.
on fire. They gonna get it from somebody else. And so what if they said no first? They're watching you first of all to see how serious you are. Oh, she doing that this week, but will she be doing it next week? Let me see. Then when they see other people interested, because people don't want to feel left out, right?
Yep.
They see other people posting and asking you stuff, then they want it, you know. So it's just been amazing to me. Wait till I get this social media really down pat. You ain't got to be no,
you know what? Let me tell
expert.
you. Listen. Nina is a fireball when it comes down to social media, and what happens is a lot of she gives so much information at the beginning, but if you just and it could be like a whole bucket full, but listen, we just gonna pull it out a grain, and once you get that grain done, now we're gonna pull out some more grains and do that and do that and do that. That's how this works. You don't have to know the whole system. You don't even have to know the whole system to make money.
Nope.
Because I can coach you, any of us, because we've done it before. Any of us can coach you how to make this work for you, like today.
Yes.
It's easy if you are coachable. But if you're not coachable, honestly, I don't even want to fool with you, because I don't have time for the silliness. And when I say the silliness, y'all, what I'm saying is people trying to make up something of why the system don't work. And that making up something would be they ain't following the system.
They're not. They're not, because you gave me the one step of it, and I made money off of that one step, and you hadn't even given me the full steps, all 3 steps. Come on now.
Mhm.
See,
Talk
see
about it.
so let me talk about this. We have people that join our business who may not have all the money that they want to start with yet, right? And there are certain ways we can walk you through. Look, Ella Fair did it a couple of weeks ago. She walked somebody through how to make the money in advance before even to make the money before getting in the system to sign up.
Mm-hmm.
It's that easy. So
Yep.
people, so here's the thing. I got a new question, y'all. If we help you come up with your startup money, would you join the business? I mean, now I don't have time for that. I'm gonna be honest. I don't have time for that. If you got the money, I suggest you really come on in and join the business. That way I can go full fledged with you. It won't be no, oh, wait a minute. I gotta no. You ain't gotta do nothing except do this, do this, do this. And I am very direct. And I just tell everybody, go do this, go do this,
Mm-hmm.
go do this. And I was busy today and I was like, such and such, do this. We got so many people on the team to help everybody.
Yes. That was a blessing this morning because right after they put it in, I turned around, I had my break, and it was right timing because I was on my break and it was able to put it on
That's
right on
the
time. I
yeah,
loved it.
yeah. Quanda's on here. I asked her to get on here, y'all, because yesterday she put a message in this morning about her A1C again. Now her A1C started at like 15, then it went down to 3.2. Baby, I don't know what 15 feel like. And I don't know what 3.2 feel like either. But tell us what's going on, because she was like, I need to share this with the team. I said, you
I
showed
shared it with the team. Usually, when I first started out with the products, my A1C levels was really high. It was like a 15.9 or close to 16, and I constantly was drinking the product, using the products. We was using the original Drink to Shrink, and I constantly was steady with the products. And that was when I was going through my cancer treatments and all of that. And I was constantly stick with the products, and it just helped my A1Cs tremendously. And usually after that, when I dropped in the check. That was one day last week, and it was like 15 minutes after I did lunch. I had like a salad, and usually after I check my A1C, it usually be high, and I checked it, and it was like 110, and usually after I check my A1C, it usually be like 190, close to 200, and I checked it last week after I ate. And I got that reading, and my readings had never been that low after me eating.
wow. And not all you've been doing is the only thing you changed was doing the
Change
instant.
doing the instant and doing and using the candy.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Wow. Wow. I'm, again, y'all, another health issue. And our products win.
Mm-hmm.
Our products win. Samtonia, I was trying to wait for you to get somewhere where you had a better signal. And I think you're trying to get to the car, it looks like. So yeah, you keep freezing. So I'm gonna you keep it on. I'm gonna remove you for now so you can get to the car and get settled because you're freezing. But I can still see you. All right, go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
Incorporating is doing the instant and the candy, and like just changing my eating habits, and that's all I've been doing. It was helping my A1C levels.
Let's talk about it. We got to talk about it because it's serious.
Mm-hmm.
Eating habits. Ella Fair had already said something earlier about, just doing better. I don't know if you guys told, Andre just said he's waiting on a report from the doctor for his A1C. That's what I'm talking about. But what I was going to say was, Andre just told us last week about, so Andre is a trucker, and he's talking about, hold on, Quanda, he's talking about how the food out there is horrible. It's just not healthy. Quanda she's not a trucker, but she's already said changing her eating habits. So everybody, so that's one of the things too, when you're on medication and you're dealing with a health issue, lifestyle.
Yeah.
Lifestyle. You do have to change your lifestyle. That is going to determine if you're going to die. Even though you're on this medication, I don't think that this medication is going to keep you alive. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. Somebody help me. They keep thinking that, well, I'm taking this medication that the doctor gave me, I'm going to live forever. No, see, I want to live till I'm 126.
Yeah, but
I want to be traveling, and they have to contact my family and say, and I'm talking about when I'm 126, and say, listen, where y'all want me to fly her body? I'm 126. I've lived a good life. But
Well, a lot of people don't realize.
I want to be that old when that happens.
Absolutely.
And it's not going to happen if I continue to take this medication and only rely on what the medication is going to do, which is absolutely nothing.
A lot
You
of
have to do that.
people don't realize a lot of those medications the doctor put you on has side effects. All they do is they get these big incentives from these pharmaceutical companies to keep you on them.
Right, that's it. So they can, like Ella Fair said, so they can get a cut. So they can get a cut. That's what I'm talking about. But Quanda, did you make any money this weekend? Ella Fair and Jenny.
Yes, I did. I made money. I think
wow, okay.
Friday to Sunday, I did sales and I made what, $250. Yep.
Wow. Our products work. Our system works. People are making money with very little effort. Very little effort. Guys, we are taking, do I have a full bag in here? I do. We are taking these products. Come on out of there. Let me, I'm gonna make all the noise I can. Just so I want it to stand out. We're taking this bag right here. This bag costs people $54, and they're making $280 off of this bag. I don't know if you've ever heard of the 4-day super cleanse, but this is where it's at. This is where it's at. People are losing weight right now using this product. They're eating candy. I'm going to open a piece for you. I'm not going to eat it. I promise. I've already had enough. This candy, let me open this up for you. I wanted to make sure you heard the candy. This candy is unbigging backs. It burns fat. It turns up the thermogenesis state in your body. It helps to reduce blood sugar conversion. Fat, the blood sugar conversion, when there's fat, it doesn't do that. It actually turns into energy. That's what this candy does. So when you see the picture of me where I'm showing where I unbigged my back, I ate that candy and drank the shrink for 4 months. 4 months. And that's what happened. All I'm saying is our products work like it's nobody's business.
And the customers are loving it, and they see the results instantly. That's what I love about it. They see that result instantly.
Because right now, people are playing around with playing around and putting all this fake stuff in different products. And you know what? It ain't working. So they have to double up. So they're saying, "Oh no, don't use one, use two." No, listen. When you get a month supply, it really is a month supply. You're not even. This is gonna last you longer than a month because the product works so well. Who was that said that they lost weight and they only had two?
Me, I lost 7 pounds with 2 of them.
Mhm.
Just
So
two.
Mm-hmm.
listen, and our products they're affordable. They're high impact.
And they're immediate and effective.
Highly effective.
Yep.
Highly effective.
Mhm.
Highly
And
effective.
and the fact that they don't have that aftertaste, whew,
Mhm.
that's right there.
Yep.
That's it.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know who's looking for this product, but I think everybody's looking for it. And don't forget
Mhm.
about the original Drink to Shrink because this is our gentle detox. You'll
Yep.
drink this 2 to 3 times a day. It's gonna cleanse your upper and lower intestines, your liver, your liver, your kidneys, your stomach, your heart, your skin, all of your organs, your hair, your nails, skin. When I tell you that people have gone to the dermatologist for years and years and years and still no relief, they still can't figure out what's going on. But soon as they get their hands on this right here, bam. So you get to choose. You got options.
Yes, you do.
You got options. You got options. You got options. Ooh, Samtonia, you got breath?
I do. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you and see you too.
Okay, yes, I have breath. I was just trying to hit my 3 miles. I'm at
Okay.
1.65.
How many more you gotta go?
Like a mile 0.35.
Okay, well keep walking and talking. You gonna survive. So
Yes, ma'am.
look, how was your weekend?
Oh, it was great. Yeah, it was great. Even though I went home and stuff, I still was able. People were there waiting on me. Posted. Uh,
You're breaking up now.
before I even made it to where to be
You're
walking back
breaking up
yesterday.
now. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Oh Lord.
Yes.
Standing places and people were
Uh-oh.
No, we can't hear you. We can't hear
and
you.
you can't.
Yeah, we
Okay.
can't hear you.
Okay, I
Yeah, you
probably
have
have to
to.
come on later then.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay.
All right. I think she's gonna keep on walking. She's gonna keep on walking. But hold on a minute. I'm not trying to knock her off. Okay. But y'all seriously, let's talk about um things that you've been able to do since you joined the business. I'm going to say this because you three, Janet, Alifair, and Quanda, you're not new to Drink to Shrink. You've done this before and you made money. And Quanda, have you made more money this round or was it the last round?
It's I'm making more this round than last time. Go around than this last time.
I figured. I thought that was the case. Alifair and Alifair made a lot of money. Janet was actually a 6-figure earner during that first round. And here's the thing that we realized. Once you get to a certain point, you can't you can do what you did the first time to get where you were, but in order to get higher than that or to make more than that, you got to do some other stuff. You can't just do the bare minimum, right?
No.
And one of them honestly is a bigger belief. It's a bigger belief, you know. So Janet, I know you're gonna hit six figures again, but
Yes.
where do you really see for yourself, like in the next? And I don't even know if you've thought about it, but what is it that you are going to do differently this time that you didn't do last time?
Well, I can tell you what I'm doing now is that my belief was from day one, from the time from when we spoke the first day. Not just that, but then within that, you giving me that first step, not knowing what the other steps were, because I know that I know that I know. I made my money investment back within, I think it was 3 days. It wasn't a full week. Within 3 days, I made my investment that I actually turned around and purchased more. You know what I mean? So this time around, my belief is already on 100 because I know that I will get there and then some. You know what I mean? And then because of the fact that I'm more coachable, you know, um, just all the way around. This,
I
I
hear
can,
you.
it just, I know that this is it. I'm just excited, and I wish that other people can see it because I see it, and sometimes, I don't know how, but I know sometimes when I see Tanisha, I see, I just know. It's not that I can anticipate, but I just know that I know that this time around, so many people's lives are going to be changed. And
Mhm.
because of the fact that we have that instant in the candy, oh my gosh. And then just the results from my customers and everything like that. It's, it's hard to explain.
I know, I
I'm
can
so
tell.
It's not. I don't want to be too excited because I know a lot of times people say that you're excited and then it dwindles. It's not dwindling. It's not dwindling, because I just wish that we can, like they say, open your brain and just pour that in there so you know that you have that belief and everything like that. The products work. I'm feeling from the time that I started back, I can tell the difference as far as me not being on the products before and everything like that, being back on it, being back on my walk and everything like that, I'm waiting for my next, report so I can show my A1C as well and everything like that. And my blood pressure, just, I need to calm down.
I know, but it's that belief. That's what it is. It's the spiritual side, and that does
Yes.
make a difference. But it does make a difference. I mean, even for myself, it's like I already know what God is capable of doing
Amen.
because Rosalind definitely. Where's my plaque at? I don't even know if it's. Oh, it's over there. Rosalind is not capable of making $500,000.
Mm.
She's not. Rosalind don't know nothing about that. She didn't have what it took. She needed some discipline and that kind of thing. And even this too, even the correction that I had to get, even that correction that I had to get when it was time to get corrected, I I had to be coachable. And
And not
sometimes,
be in your feelings either.
and that's another God thing. It's like, okay, God, I know that you sent her to help me, and I'm going to do exactly what she said do. And it was like, you asked for this, Rosalind.
Hmm.
Are you going to be obedient or are you going to be rebellious?
Exactly.
So I stayed obedient. Alifair, you made a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
You made a lot of money and you thought about it. And I think you said you had been thinking about getting back in the business and you reached out and you were like, this time is different. I know you said it was personal, but it's more than personal now. I think that your initial reasoning for getting back started, I don't know. I just feel like every single day I talk to you, it's like a different affair. You see
Yes.
what I'm saying? It's like, dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, absolutely. Because, my husband and I had gone through some things this year, had, suffered some setbacks, and we were just like, well, Lord, help us out, or whatever. And so when I saw this, number one, if you don't have health, you can't have wealth, right?
Mhm.
And we've been going through some things in both of our bodies, you know, and everything. So we were kind of looking for something twofold, you know, something for health and wealth. And I reached out, and we were kind of at a place where, Lord, this has got to be it, because I don't know what else, you know, we can do to address both needs. But like you said, every day is something different. It's a new me that wakes up every morning. It's a new Andre that wakes up every morning. We were not ones to wake up and go to the Y first thing in the morning. We dropped off our child. He either went back to sleep before he had to get on the truck. I came home and did work, or went out in the field and did work. And there we go in the cycle. I had just been saying, see, God is so good. I'm going to tell y'all. I had just been saying, why does it feel like my life is, I'm just got somebody stuck a battery in me and wound me up, and I'm just doing this all day? Why does it feel like I don't have the time to take care of me? Why can't we take our child to practice and do the normal things and live a fulfilling life and have a career and wealth at the same time? Why do we just work all day long until we fall out and go to sleep? Why can't I be more present in my 5-year-old's emotional growth, not just, you know, supporting her financial needs and food and clothes and stuff like that, but I want to be that fun mom. Yes, we had her older, but that's not fair to her. You know what I'm saying? She didn't ask to be here. So I should be able to be present in the moment for life, for living. And this right here has me show up every day for me, my family. I didn't ever do no lives. Yeah, I made a lot of money in Drink to Shrink before, but one thing I didn't do is, number one, I wasn't even consistent. Let me be clear. I was not consistent on the product my doggone self. I got so pumped up and wrapped up with my Cash App chinging all doggone day long that I still neglected me, even in that moment. See?
Me
And
too.
that's the difference now, you know, is that I'm a living testimony, right? I don't know about y'all, but as we look around, we've got friends, family, people every week that them passed on and gone to glory, and they are young. See, and that could be me, see, you know, and so the difference is this time is that I'm taking the product. And I'm gonna tell you, Miss Ross did it with that doggone care package messed us up. Okay, we didn't have it to invest at the time, but what I did have was something golden, and that thing was called a testimony. I
That's
could
all you
not
need.
help, honey. I couldn't keep my mouth shut with the way I was feeling. I was like, y'all, girl, get you, please. Do you want one of my pills? I just want you to feel the way I'm feeling, y'all. I want y'all to see my husband up in this gym beating me. He's not out of breath no more. His heart rate has gone from 160s and 170s just from a short walk down to 122. That's a blessing because we need him. You understand what I'm saying? We need each other. We can't do this thing called life without each other. So that's been the biggest difference. I can show up with that confidence because we are kingdom children, and he designed it that way. We can have everything we want to have if we just believe it. And if I need Miss Ross's little vanilla tail to be hollering at me sometime, then that's what I need. Because God sent her here to do that for me. You know, and maybe for
I'll
y'all
be
too, but I
hollering
know it's
at
for
you.
me. Well, a little bit, but I'm just saying, you know, it's with love. You know what I mean? I got to overlook that. We got to get out of our emotions because, see, y'all have probably experienced the same thing I did with other companies where you call yourself being under these big people and they are nasty as I don't know what to you if they have time for you. And you don't make a penny. At the end of the day, all you know is that they told you that you needed to come in with a certain package for them to even talk to you, and then left you out there on your own. Well, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that here. And you've been, every single one of y'all been making money day one. Either it was your faith or it's your experience and testimony that got other people believe it, and they watching you. Trust me, all your nose are watching you, and they still gonna come back around. They
They sure
coming
are
back. I
watching.
have a responsibility. So
Let
if
me
I'm gonna
let me
be,
tell you about these no's. Somebody,
honey,
I had about 3 people to tell me no, and I looked in the group the other day. I said they were being welcome. I said, "What in the world?" I just let it go. Hey, let me tell you
Wow.
something. I'm just gonna say this. You make just everybody needs to make sure that they are happy with whatever company they go with and the
that's
people
it.
that they sign up with. We are
Yep.
not here to play games.
Yep.
Rosin didn't
Ain't-
come to play. So
I
if my
want those no's.
personality is too strong for you, then you can go find you a punk because I ain't one, and I'm not going to. I mean this. No, I mean
Yeah.
this, and I'm saying it in an arrogant way because I'm confident about this. I'm confident about helping people make money. That's
Yes.
what this is about. People
Yes.
can say, "Oh, we friends," or they
Mhm.
can say, "Oh, we're just the biggest family and such a." If ain't nobody making money, I ain't happy.
Nope.
Mhm.
That's what this is about, right, Quanda?
Right.
If we ain't making no money, then what are we doing?
Exactly.
What are
Waste
we
I
your
don't
doing?
time.
want that.
Yeah, like I
So
said, I ain't
I
mad at
welcome those
nobody.
no's.
I
I
ain't mad
Mhm.
at
welcome those
nobody.
no's.
I ain't mad at nobody, but
Mhm.
every time I turn around, hey, can you help me with, baby? You got to go back to the person that you signed up with. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I mean, I can help you to a certain point, but it is what it is. But all I'm telling you guys is our team is built different because it's built on real biblical principles. Some people say they build their business on biblical principles, or they say, "Oh, we keep God in it." First of all, okay, you can keep God in it all you want to, but give
Mhm.
us some principles.
Mhm.
Give us some real principles to build this thing off of. And the one is belief.
Mhm.
Believe that you can do it.
Mhm.
Believe that you can sustain what you got to go through and wait on, because if it tarry, don't worry, it'll be there soon.
Mhm.
But if you don't believe for yourself in anything there is, you probably won't get it. And if you do get it, it'll be by default. But like Janet said, believe bigger so it'll
Hmm.
happen faster
Mhm.
so you can enjoy it longer.
Yes. Absolutely.
I done got all excited.
Man,
This
and
it
you
is
should.
serious,
Because it is
Andre.
exciting,
It is. It is.
because the testimonies, and then, that you're also making the income and everything like that. So both of them, you seeing the
Mhm.
results, you see firsthand that you're able to help those people, your
Mhm.
clients. And you see
Mhm.
that they're feeling better. One of them was like, she didn't want to tell me her thing, but she's like, my stomach is getting flat, so I need some more.
Mhm,
Okay.
mhm, mhm,
Hello, and that was out of
Mhm.
4-day pack.
Mhm.
mhm. Where is
Super
Andre
cleanse.
at? Because I know he was driving.
Dre.
This,
Dre.
it's not just about y'all, and we can get off of here because we've been on here for 58 minutes. But it is.
Roz wants you.
There's so much more to this conversation, and we're gonna keep
Mhm.
it going because the conversation is this: why suffer knowing you don't know what to do and don't have a way out of whatever it is? You looking for a way out, looking for the Lord to make a way out of no way. But there is a way.
Yes, there is.
There is a way. I'm not even worried about people feeling, oh, I'm tired and I don't feel well and I don't rest well and all these kind of things. Okay, fine. We can handle that with 2 steps. And that is,
Hmm.
you click the link, number one, and you click distributor.
Yep.
You're going to once you make your purchase, you're going to get the product so you'll start feeling better, and you're going to get the system so that you can make some money before you get the product.
Mhm.
These products work. Like I went to these products work, and the B cardio is the truth. Because I went to the doctor, what it was, I think last week, my pulmonologist, and I have like with my lungs, the obstruction in my lungs, and she said last year my numbers were like kind of down, and she looked at it, my numbers, she said you're better than they were last year than this year. She said, what are you doing? I said, I've been using these all natural products. And she said, well, whatever you're doing, keep doing. She said, your breathing test, your number was this last year, but this year your numbers are this. She said, whatever you're doing there, keep doing. She said, have you been do you have to use your asthma pump regular or your inhalers regular? I said, not often. I probably had to use my inhaler if my thing flare up probably once out of a month or twice out of a month. She said, well, if that works for you, keep on doing it. When the last you haven't used your nebulizer? I said, I probably haven't used my nebulizer probably in about 2 months. She said, well, if that works for you, keep on doing it. I said, that's what I'm gonna do.
That's the
You,
thing.
you know what
I,
you? Oh, sorry.
go
I was
ahead.
gonna say I don't know if you guys noticed every time with these products, every time a doctor says, "What are you doing?" I don't know if y'all caught this already. The doctor says, keep on doing what you're doing. I don't know if y'all caught that.
Yeah.
I'm serious. Miss Genevieve, Miss Kwanda, and all the other testimonies, when the doctor sees it and when the doctor reads the ingredients, keep on doing what you're doing because it's working. So if
Yes.
this ain't testimony enough for y'all, every single testimony that comes on here and sees their doctor, I'm telling you,
That's what they
that's
say.
the same. And in other kind of products or any kind of things, they say,
And
I'm sorry, but don't use it.
and she
Just
was
leave
not
it off.
a regular doctor. That was a specialist, by the way, and she's a
Hello.
pulmonologist. She
See?
specializes in breathing issues,
See?
sleep apnea, breathing issues.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
that's
If
it.
that ain't something, they certifying it.
Yeah. Yeah. Andre, you said this thing is serious, y'all. It definitely helps me. And I felt that.
Yes,
What's
ma'am.
up?
Uh, it's just a testimony that had come forth from the two ladies and with my wife and you also. Um, it has helped me tremendously because like y'all had heart problems, I had heart problems, diabetic, and this stuff is turning it around. And just like I think Quanda was saying, the doctors don't know they confused. They don't know what's going on.
Mhm.
They just saying just like they saying the Janet said, keep doing what you're doing. They have no clue of what is going on. Like she said about the A1C, I'm waiting on my report now because mine was before I got on the product. I started eating right and stuff is going down. But since I've been on the product, I know it has gone down tremendously. I was up there in 12.7 or something too. But with my heart getting stronger and stuff just by doing what I need to do with this product, this tea, the candy, and all this right here. Like I think my wife gave me a little bit of testimony just earlier, but my heart rate used to be whack. I can take 10 steps and I'm already up to like 168, 170 beats per minute. Now
Wow.
I'm on here 2 miles and I'm down to 122 at the same pace.
A faster
So
pace.
at a faster pace. So it's like you know, I just thank God for it. You know, I thank God for introducing you into our lives. And it just stuff is working. That's all I say. It's serious. That's why I say it's serious. If you don't know, don't knock it. Don't knock it till you try it. That's all I can say.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Difference is between the last time we did it and this time was a question. I told my side.
Well, I just think the difference is too when we had to make the product, you know, I always was the little tester dude to test it out, you know, make sure it got the right flavor and all that stuff. But I think it was not being consistent and not putting a lot of effort into it. You know, if somebody wanted something, you know, I'm thinking, okay, there goes some money right there. Let me make this and do it, and not using it as for myself. But when I started this time, I started using it for myself. I think we had what was it? It might be a care package from
That's what it was.
Raw. Yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So once I got that care package, and I don't know if she told y'all the story, but she cheated me out of some candy. But anyway, I'm not gonna
She
talk about
told
that.
us. She
Oh,
told.
she
She
told y'all that
admitted
story.
it.
Yeah. I didn't get to try the candy at first, but that tea. As soon as I jumped on that tea, I felt the difference, and the tea was good. But my friend, the little green pill,
Mm-hmm.
y'all, listen. I can't even say enough about the little green pill. I'm a truck driver. I drive at nighttime. Usually out of here at 7. I'm gone for 12 hours. I'll be back 7 in the morning. And late in the midnight hours, get lonely out there. You start to get tired and sluggish and stuff like that. But with me, with this green pill, it seems like I'm Superman. I can fly all night long and don't skip a beat and get home, get my daughter dressed for school, and go work out before I even take a nap. So I'm long-winded with it, with this green pill. It has definitely helped me since I've been on it and stuff like that. And that's my number one go-to. I got my cousin down there. He keep talking to me. He want to buy a whole bag, a whole box. I said, yeah, I got you. I got you.
Just send that link. Send the link because you ain't buying mine.
Yes. I had a cousin today. She called me and I sent her tracking number and stuff where I had sent her some stuff at. But her son had already bought the teeth from me. And she only took it for 2 days and she done lost 3 pounds in 2 days. And she was like, I want some more of that. So I it's on the way. I showed her the shipping receipt today. I said, it's on the way. Just hold on. And you know, stuff is going so good and you know, like this time we putting stories out there, the reels out there, you know, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all this stuff right here. And it is definitely working. People want to know, what is this? What is you? How you starting to slim down like that? Look at your pictures and stuff. You reposted my post from the conversation that we had the other night. We was on live, and man, that thing blew up. It blew up. People are asking me, that know me my whole life, and you know, man, you was bigger than that. Now what happened? All of a sudden they see me now. So, you know, I just thank God for me, first of all, trying the product and know that it worked for myself before I try to get to anybody else.
Listen, you guys, I don't know what kind of relationship y'all have or, you know, or anything, but when that first day when Travis and I talked to y'all, it was like, man, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to work with her. And you were looking at her and she was looking at you and she was rolling her eyes and she was like, Lord have mercy, as if to say, I don't know if he gonna do right.
Right.
And but I'm gonna say this. I know it wasn't me. The system is that simple, ain't it, Andre?
Yes, ma'am. It's just that simple.
You didn't do the switcheroo, or you didn't make it work because of me. Alifair, you don't give him a hard time because you want to boss him around. You so busy trying to talk to other customers, and he already got it because it's that simple.
That's right. You tag team. And if I don't have time, I'll be like, look, grab that conversation for me real quick. Send your link, something like that. And he's just like, okay, easy as pie. Easy as pie. Copy and paste.
Is this the closest you guys have ever worked together as far as a business is concerned?
Probably so.
Yeah, probably so.
He helps me out with like my financial business, but because we don't have the same goals and the same vision there, it's friction all the time. It's more so like, I'm telling you should have did this which way, you didn't do it right. You know, and I get on his nerves, and he has no interest in no finances, none, you know, except for ours, you know. But as far as, you know, so it's different. I think we're on the same playing field right now. We're trying to both be healthy for our children, our family, for each other, and get this wealth thing glowing and growing. Really,
that's beautiful.
So we have, you know, we've got a common goal right now that we're both trying. We in competition. I'm mad because he done lost more weight than me. I'm upset.
I got to buy me a new belt.
Oh Lord! Every time he come in, I can't. I'm like, whatever.
No, he didn't. I love it. I just love the way you guys have really taken off and just shown other people that you could just take the blueprint and run with it. Take the 30 and 7 and run with it. Take your testimony and run with it.
Yeah.
You know.
And that's one thing I like about this too. It's not only uh to me now. I love to make the money, and we're going to make the money. But now it's about saving souls. It's just like church to me. I love to get on here and testify. I love
It's
to hear
ministry.
people. Yeah, I love to hear people that testify. Quanda, Miss Janet, all of them, and just because you never know what somebody else is going through, and this stuff right here, this product right here is really helping people. Like someone said earlier while I was driving, metformin. I was on metformin too. I got a whole bottle upstairs right now, but I refuse to take it because this stuff right here is helping me more than the metformin. The metformin is breaking down stuff in the inside. Sometimes I'll be sore. Sometimes my stomach be hard as a rock. But since I've been taking this tea and stuff like that, I feel better. My sugar levels is good. So
We're
I
not
like the
telling
testimony.
nobody don't take your medicine, so
Right.
we don't make medical claims. I
That's
mean,
right. But for me, I'm saying that this is work. So I don't, and that's why I love the testimonies. The breathing problem that Miss Quanta have and stuff like that. I also have asthma. I hadn't been diagnosed with asthma in a while, so I got off of that just trying to exercise and stuff like that. But now since I've been on here, I ain't got no problem with asthma. I'm still working on because I drive a truck. The neck circumference, that's just the state law that I had to wear a sleep apnea machine because they want to say you have sleep apnea. But I'm coming off of that too. As soon as this weight come down, my neck circumference go down, I'll be off of that too. So that's just my goals and stuff, just to stay on there and just keep people uplifted and stuff. I got it right now. I'm working on a lady I went to school with, white lady that I went to school with. She got a lot of pains and nerve damage in her legs, and she saw the video that I put out, and she was asking me about it. So I'm working on that too. Now, Travis has sent me some stuff to send to her, but yeah, it helps. Well, like my wife say, we're not trying to, the medical claims and stuff like that right there. But if you do it for me, I guarantee to do it for somebody else.
Let me ask Janet, do you need to get on the road? Your son in the car yet?
Yeah, he's in the car.
I figured. So what I'm gonna do, y'all, I'm gonna pause for a second and let Janet I'm gonna let her talk to the audience. And you know how we do it. We
Yes.
do it in English and in Espanol as well. And I'm gonna let her do that so she can get on the road and get back home, and then we'll continue. But Janet, $300 this weekend, right?
Yes.
You made
Friday,
over
Saturday.
huh?
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
She made over $300 this weekend. She does not work for her regular job on the weekends. This is strictly in the business. Customers are now repeat customers. See, it's one thing to get one sale or a customer, but when you have repeat customers, that's when you know you got a good product. And we've been in a business before where we could sell, but we couldn't get repeat customers. But this one, we can do that. So I want you to talk to your people about what you experienced this weekend and what your customers have been experiencing over the last couple of weeks with your products. And you get to do that 2 times because you're gonna do it in English and then again in Spanish.
Yes, absolutely. So basically, like I said, when I first started on this one, people, by the time they finished the first one, the 4-day super cleanse, one of the customers already purchased the month supply. Another one, she purchased more of the products, the candy and also the instant. Then I have another one that told me exactly when she's going to order next. So I have it on the date, so when it's on the 24th, she's going to be purchasing the month supply as well. So when I tell you that this is an instant, effective, and immediate results, that people are loving it. They're seeing results right away. 5.6 pounds after 2 days. One, I was 7 pounds after 2 days. Another one was she didn't, like I said, she didn't tell me, but she knew that her stomach was going flat. Then I have another one. I have 3 more actually, as a matter of fact. I didn't tell you about this one, but this is another repeat customer.
I have to call her in because I ran out of products. Tomorrow I get my shipment in, and it's already halfway out the door. I didn't get to tell you about that, but I love the fact that these products work, and I'm getting repeat customers because they know that these are a hit and
So
they're
you're
feeling
saying
good.
that, hold on, you're saying that the products that are on the way are basically almost sold out.
Yes. Because I said you need a pre-order because you need a pre-order. And that's what I've been telling because of the fact that the package that's coming tomorrow, half of it's already gone. Because once they come in, they're already going to be shipped out. That's tomorrow. So my lunch break is going to be busy because I got to get it before the mail person. So that's basically what's going on. So lo que quiero decir a la gente, este sistema, los productos están fenomenal. ¿Por qué? Porque la gente están consiguiendo resultados rápidamente. Uno de mis clientes perdió 5.6 libras. Yo perdí 7 libras en 2 días. Después otra, el estómago se le está flateando. No me ha dicho cuánto ella perdió, pero ella ve el resultado con el estómago que le está bajando. Hay otra que también me dijo que perdió y ordenó. La gente están ordenando y están regresando. Básicamente, consiguen el resultado para 4, 5 días y después antes que se termine, me están ordenando para el mes. Hay otra que para el 24 de este mes va a ordenar para el mes y después mañana cuando me viene el inventario, ya la mitad del inventario ya se fue. ¿Por qué? Porque ya están ordenando antes que me lleguen los productos. Cuando te estoy diciendo que los productos son efectivos y inmediatamente ves los resultados y sabes que este producto te está resultando rápido porque lo consiguen, lo sienten en un día, 2 días y después dicen que quiero más. Te estoy diciendo que estos productos te va a ayudar con perder peso y también te va a ayudar con tu salud. Sí, mándame mensaje o la persona donde viste la pantalla en Facebook y mándale mensaje y ordena porque te estoy diciendo que los resultados hablan para ellos mismos con la salud y con también hacer el dinero. So I'm telling you,
What she said.
I also said that whoever you're listening to, whichever page, contact them as well.
So guys, just so you know, you don't have to, we cater to everyone. There is no one nationality. There's not just one, it's just all Black people, all white people, purple people, polka dots or stripes. None of that. We help everybody. We work with everybody. If you're on our team, we're gonna tell you exactly what we're doing. You just either choose to do it or you don't. That's all it is.
That's simple.
That's all it is. Janet, I just want to thank you for getting on with us tonight. You go ahead and get y'all home so y'all can, I get it. I understand. So we'll see you guys. We'll see you later. And
yes, thank you again for having me. And I'm telling you, get back with the person.
It's about to blow up.
Huh?
It's about to blow up.
I'm telling you, because this is just, it's phenomenal. The products and the money, like I said, and this came at the right time. You came knocking back at the right time.
Listen, I'm going to say this for you. If there's anybody listening to Janet, and Janet, you can interpret this before or after. If there's anybody on here watching with Janet and you speak Spanish or English, and you just sitting up here wondering, I wonder how much I got to invest to make my money back. You can purchase this bag for $54, and we're going to show you how to turn it into $280. Okay? $280. There's 28 sachets in here, and we're going to teach you how to turn this into $280. Let me ask y'all something. Who has turned this bag into $280 yet already? That's what I'm talking about. Janet?
Si tú estás en mi página y si tú hablas español o inglés y tú ves ese paquete que ella tiene ahí, tú lo puedes ordenar y estás también queriendo saber o si cómo vas a poder hacer el dinero. Ordena eso como distribuidor para $54 y nosotros te vamos a enseñar cómo la inversión de $54 a convertirlo en 280. Y como viste, todos nosotros hemos conseguido la inversión para atrás. Y si podemos un paquete y lo pueden convertir en $280.
Thank you.
You,
All right. You drive safe.
thank you. I will. Y'all have a good one.
All right. Thank you. Quanda, Alifair. I don't know. So I know Alifair is probably taking care of some stuff at home. So I'm going to let you go, Quanda. Quanda, what would you like to say to somebody who's still on the fence and still not believing?
I'm gonna say these products work. If you heard the testimonies, you heard all of our stories, these products work. If you on the fence, we show you the blueprint. All you gotta do is believe. If you can't believe, have one of our faith. Just take the link and join one of us, and we'll show you the blueprint.
Alifair, I don't know if you want to do it or your husband want to do it. Maybe he want to talk to the men, but I'm gonna let you talk, and then you hand him the phone, or you hop up and let him sit right there after you finish.
Okay. I'm gonna talk to the ladies real quick. Ladies that are becoming of age, I'm talking to 40 and up. You feel like every 5 years your body is changing. You gain 5 pounds off of one bite of cake. You're not feeling your best emotionally. You might be crying every other day. Everything makes you upset. You're biting the head off of your husband for the least little thing. Your children are getting on your nerves. It's deeper than surface level. It's not just perimenopause. It's not just menopause, guys. Take a look at the things that you're missing from your body. Take a look and give an opportunity to these natural products that we have on board, including your 3-day experience. I'm telling y'all the truth. I don't get up here and I do not lie. This pill alone has changed my life. It makes me want to get up, eat right, do better, move, have more patience with my family, which that's only fair, right? Because they're not going to fool with you too much longer if you keep on treating them any kind of way, okay? So get up, make your sky be a brighter blue tomorrow. Make your clouds be fluffier like they are with mine. Make your life easier. And if you just so happen to need extra cash, that cash is going to come because you have decided to become a living testimony for yourself. When people watch you, they watch your success. They watch the weight drop. They watch and see how happy you are, and they want the same thing for themselves. Try it. And like Quanda said, join one of us today, whoever's you're watching. Get on there and ask some different questions. And if you don't believe, like Quanda say, borrow our belief. Matter of fact, you don't have to believe. I want you to test it out. I declare, if you test it out and you say, I don't believe it, prove it. Let the product prove itself to you. You ain't even gotta believe it. But what you will believe is how you feel better the next day and how your life will change. You can bet that's a fact, Jack, like I say. I'm gonna let my husband speak to the truck drivers real quick. You got it. Oh, he coming around the other way. Okay. Go ahead, hurry up. They waiting on you. Here we come.
So guys, I think it's important that we also hear a man's perspective. You gonna take the floor, Andre. You got it.
Yeah, all right. Well, I wanted to jump on here and just speak for the men that out there, my fellow truck drivers and stuff like that. Basically, I'm gonna just piggyback a little bit because if you just don't believe, just try. Like I say, I am a living testimony, and I tried it myself, and this thing will work. If you just out here following me and just looking, liking my posts, do more than that. Help yourself. Help yourself to have a better life, a longevity. That is my goal, to have longevity. Anyone that's out there got younger kids, these men that's out there that's driving these trucks, and I'm talking to a truck driver because I am a truck driver and I love what I do. And we be away from home, from our families and stuff like that. We have to give them, our wives and our family, comfort, letting them know that we are coming back home, because it's just not easy out here as a truck driver. But as a living testimony out here, this product that I'm taking, this tea that I'm taking, and the green pills that I'm taking, is helping me. And I can rest assured that when I leave out, I tell my wife I love her because I'm coming back. Not because I'm out there doing anything wrong or anything like that. It's just living my life to the fullest and having a better life and being healthier out here. It's a lot of us out here as truck drivers that is very, very unhealthy. And I'm gonna just stick this in here once again to it sticks on somebody that we got to live and live a long time. I have seen death in my eyes, right in front of me. So and that woke me up and made me change my life. So once again, as a man in your late 40s, early 50s, let's just take advantage of this product. Try it and let it work for you, and you will see results.
I know you didn't touch on it, and you said death was right there in your face.
Yes.
And you tell that story as many times as you need to tell it, as many
Yes.
times as you want.
Okay. When I say that, guys, what really, really woke me up and that wanted me to be healthier is in my line of duty. I had one guy that was in front of me that where he asked to get in front of me to park first. And as a truck driver, we was in Tennessee and was at a truck stop, and I let him park before me, and he backed up into his spot, and I backed into my spot, but we were facing each other like this. And he thanked me for it, and he cut on his light inside his cab, and he sat back in his bed, and he died right there, massive heart attack. So that right there woke me up, because the next morning when I got up to just to go in a little bit of details, his light was still on and he was still sitting in the same spot. Nobody never knew. We didn't know that night. But the next morning, that's when we found out he had a massive heart attack right there. He never got out to go take a shower. He never got out to get anything to eat. He just took his seatbelt off, sat back on the bed, and he passed away with a massive heart attack. These are things that it stuck with me. Just last night, my brother called me. Had another friend that I went to school with, heart attack. And and a heart attack don't care if you big, skinny, or whatever. It's the health, how you treat your heart. And this stuff, it helps me. And not only this, we have another product too that help us with our hearts and stuff like that. It's just that if you just try this right here and don't knock it until you try, you have better results. Just like I said again, and then I'm gonna get off of here. Like Quanda was saying earlier, I think Quanda or Miss Janet was saying earlier, and stuff like that. These medicine that they give us because they diagnose us with certain stuff that it goes against our body that's supposed to help us, but they have no idea. And then when we go to the doctor, they confuse themselves. So guys, please, please take heed to the word. Like we say earlier, it's like a ministry to us. It's not about, for me, it's not about making money or anything like that. It is a ministry to me to help save lives. And with this product, I believe it will save lives.
What a word. Well, guys, you've heard it from everybody tonight. And I just want to say this too. You really have to want to get better. You gotta really, really, really want to get better or feel better. And this is what I want you to think about as you're making that decision. all these goals and dreams. Everybody probably have a notebook somewhere nearby, and they got a lot of goals and dreams written down in that notebook, right? So you got all these dreams and things written down in this notebook. Well, I want you to be aware of something. Depending on where your health is, those goals and dreams will never get done. It depends on where your health is. Because here's the thing, your health could be good and you can get it, it could be okay and you can get it back where it needs to be because you did what you needed to do, or it could go the other way. But we don't know.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to look at those goals on your paper, on that notebook, and you go through them, and I want you to see yourself accomplishing these goals and achieving these goals and having a good time with your family, and whatever it is on your list, you actually enjoying it. But I also want you to keep in the back of your mind, am I really taking my health serious to even be able to enjoy these things? Or I want you to think about this. Some of these things you just celebrated in your mind with your children because it's the first time that they'll ever be able to do certain things. And you know, if you don't do them, they won't be able to do them. So why don't you get your health right so that you will be able to make that dream come true, to accomplish that goal? Because a lot of us don't even realize that some of the things that some of our kids do, only we'll be able to do it for them. And we either give them that chance to do it, but we still have to take care of ourselves. Yes, we got to reach those goals and dreams, but we also got to stay alive in order to meet those goals and dreams and achieve all those things. So it's good to dream. It's good to dream, but don't die while you're still dreaming. I'm just saying, listen, the car crashes and all that kind of stuff. I'm not talking about that stuff.
Mm-mm.
I'm talking about premature death due to you ignoring your health. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about real deal, cut your chest open and now you got a big scar. I'm just saying. So take these things seriously. The A1, the diabetes, I don't think that's anything to play with either.
Mm-mm.
And that ain't nothing to play with. Asthma. These are things that are not to play with. And you got all these medications, and you keep. I still got the same medications. The doctor said, well, the doctor said if this don't work, then I'll go back and he'll give me some more medicine. I talked to two ladies last year in September, and I talked to both of them this year, last month. One had a heart attack, one had a stroke. Because she kept saying, my doctor said, don't use your product. They're using it now. That's all I'm saying. They're using it now. It's too late, but it's not too late. So I'm going to say this. Whoever's page you watch this on, you get back to them and tell them, I'm ready to either get started, or I'm ready to get started with the product because I'm ready to feel better and make some stuff happen so I can keep living and living good, or I want to go ahead and start the business and take the product at the same time. Some of you guys are sitting up here talking about, I'm going to try the product first. I'm going to do this first. That's fine. It's going to work. The product is going to work. So we're going to let you guys go. I appreciate you all getting on here with me for a very long time.
All right.
And y'all go eat, enjoy your evening, and I will talk to you all later. Good
All
night,
right.
y'all.
All right.
Good night.
Thank you.
Yeah.